Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jules's channel. I thought I would switch it up and make it fun and exciting, last minute change. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties and I was panicking and I was messaging both of these ladies and I was like, help, help. I finally had to text Jules and be like, girl, pick up your phone, start listening to my messages. And then Jules so kindly stepped in and rescued us, and she's hosting Let's Get Graphic reading sprints tonight. So Jules, I'm gonna hand it over to you now.
Why me? Hello, welcome. My name is Jules. This is my channel, Jules Books and Things, and this is the last minute. If I click on anything wrong, y'all just have to deal. I don't do sprints that often, so sometimes I don't find stuff very fast. So
yeah, that's fine.
But it is what it is. You want me to say what I'm reading tonight?
Yeah, let's talk about let's first talk about if we've read anything already.
Okay. I have.
And then we should talk about what we're going to read tonight. Like if it fits a prompt, if it doesn't, that's fine.
Yeah. Mine did. Okay, so I have already read Off Menu. It's glary. It's a library.
Did you get it from the library? Yeah.
Yes. It's a library book, so it's glossy. But it's by Oliver Gerlach, and it's a fantasy. And it's like a cooking competition type. Basically, this girl works at a restaurant, and her boss thinks he's like all this, and he's not really nice to anybody, and he kind of like is basically forcing other people out of their restaurants or whatever. And she's like, well, if you think you're so good, she thinks he's like not that great, and he's actually stealing other people's recipes because he stole her recipe. So she basically, it's like a cook-off duel,
Yeah.
So they had this cook-off thing, and it was cute. So I gave it 3 stars.
Okay.
It was pretty good. But
and what prompt did you use that for?
Oh, that one was for 3 or more people.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And then tonight I'm going to be reading Goosebumps.
Yay.
This is for my middle grade prompt. So this is Creepy Crawly Comics. Girl, I tried to say that. I kept getting tongue twisted when I was saying this on my TV because I couldn't say Creepy Crawly Comics like it was.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to read tonight.
So is that based on a particular book from the Goosebumps world?
I don't think
because I read The Mask, graphic novel, but that was based on the book.
So, and I think it's different. So I think this one is like different because it's more like a comic book versus, you know what I mean? Because it's Creepy Crawly Comics, but I don't think it's obviously still a graphic, but I don't know that it's off of a certain book.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Wait, Hig says, spine-tingling world of haunted houses, threatening theme parks, and frightful phones in 3 original Goosebumps comic stories. Okay, so it looks like it's
originals. Okay,
so it looks like it's like maybe 3 different ones in one. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, all right. What about you, Keisha?
I read 2 already today. I didn't have a lot to do today, so I read Clementine Fox and The Great Island Adventure. I got these from Libby, so I read them on my phone.
Oh, nice. I always forget about that.
So this one is about Clementine Fox, and she hates math, and she goes on an adventure. That's
okay.
But on a big fat turtle. That's cute.
Yeah, right. There's a squirrel and a bunny also riding back there.
Yeah, that's super cute.
But I gave it 3 stars. It was cute, and it would work for middle grade or 3 or more people on the cover. Also, though, I think I'm probably going to use it for my spring cover because the pastels
with all those pastel colors. Yeah.
And then I read Plain Jane and the Mermaid by Vera Brosgol, and I have loved everything I've read by this author, and I've been wanting to read this for a while, and this was so good. I gave it 4 stars.
I've been wanting to read that. Yay! I'm glad to hear that because that's been on my list.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't want to say what it's about because I didn't even really know going in because it's like Plain Jane and the Mermaid, but you don't really know. But it's got a good message and it's got really pretty illustrations, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed the story. So gave it 4 stars. And I need y'all to help me pick what I start with tonight. I don't know if I'll get through all of these or not, but in the comments and YouTube can vote what I start with tonight. Oh, I forgot to say that's also 3 or more people on the cover. So I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Anyways,
okay.
So I have the third Lightfall. This is the Dark Times, which is the three-word title that I have. So that's option number 1. This is a middle grade called Detective Beans and the Case of the Missing Hat. Tell me that's not adorable.
This is a hard choice. I want to choose Detective Beans.
That's cute.
And then I've got The Witches by Roald Dahl, which I watched this movie as a kid. Terrified me. Never read the book, but I read the book last night because I wanted to read the book before I read the graphic novel. So
yeah,
those are my 3 options: The Witches, Detective Beans, and Lightfall number 3. So y'all let me know which one you want me to start with.
Which one are you going to vote for, Jules?
I want to say Lightfall because I have the second book to read, but also that Detective Bean looks really cute.
I'm going to read them all anyways.
Yeah, I go Detective Bean.
Okay.
Detective
Beans then.
Yeah. That's ours. Yeah.
That way y'all know if it's worth picking up.
Yeah. Okay. Earlier today, I read one graphic novel. It's actually a graphic novel memoir. So it's based off of the author's, he was in middle school. It's like his 8th grade class trip to Europe, and they go to several different countries. It's a good size. I feel like you get a good, like, meaty story out of it. And it's all about his firsts, like first Fanta, first time away from home, first time smoking a cigarette, first time drinking a beer, first kiss, for like all the things. The art is really cute too. It's very like line drawings. Let me see, like this. And then there's flashbacks to things that happen. And then it's nice and colorful. It's got, normal color and stuff like that. But when there's a flashback, it has this like blue, gray, like, see how this part is gray?
Oh, I like
that. A flashback. So I like that distinction. I thought that was like a really good way to do it. And then in the back, there's an author's note that has like a bunch of like memorabilia, like the ticket, and then there's a whole bunch of pictures in the back too. But you also kind of wonder, okay, well, what happened after the trip, And he does kind of tell you like what happened after the trip and stuff like that. And then he also talks about how the writing process, how he got in touch with people that went on the trip and got their stories, and how like memories change. Like some people remember this, some people remembered this, some people like didn't remember anything. So I just thought it was like really, really good. So I'm giving it 4 stars. I highly recommend, especially if you're looking to read like a nonfiction, but it didn't feel so like nonfiction. Some people are like, nonfiction, really, but it just felt like a good, middle grade.
Heard of a nonfiction graphic novel, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it has obviously 3 or more people on the cover, and middle grade. So, and I guess it does take place technically in springtime because it was right before like the summer vacation.
Spring.
Yeah.
Like
so, it kind of fits like a lot of prompts, but anyway, yeah, it was so cute. I was pleasantly surprised.
Nice.
About that one. And tonight I am going to read Robin from Teen Titans. This is the 3rd one in the series by Cami Garcia and Gabrielle Piccolo. And it is just like a straight up like comic. So I'm looking forward to it because I really enjoyed them so far. And I do have Starfires also, but I have to read this one first. So
nice. Okay. Let's check our comments.
Yay.
Danny is here. Grandma Susan, hello. Jess is here. Ready to party with you 3. Oh, dang. What is it doing? Oh, Gwen, same thanks for being flexible. We appreciate you. Betsy's here. Sharon's here. Hello. Bookish Daddy is here. Oh, that's awesome. Faith says, excited for this. Going to be reading The Happy Shop tonight. I don't read a ton of graphic novels, so hoping to read a couple tonight and a couple tomorrow. Nice.
Yay.
Jules coming in clutch. Yeah.
Jesse was there for the 30-minute panic before you guys got the panic. So.
Because none of us, Keisha and I are just in oblivion over here like, yeah, we got all the time in the world before we got to.
I know.
We were sweating.
I was making cookies.
Were you?
Yes. I was in my kitchen. I was making cookies. I had pulled them out of the
oven. Rose the flour last night.
No, they were just the
okay.
they were already shaped, the packaged cookies. And I like had pulled them out of the oven. I grabbed my phone. I was like, oh no. Ran to my office and I was like panicking. I'm like, Marco me.
And I'm like, I already have.
So my Marco today, I noticed I wasn't getting the
notifications. That happens sometimes.
I was like, who's ignoring me all day? Gwen. But then I would have to refresh it. Because usually if it's not you, it's Leah or Tammy and them or somebody. And I always have somebody talking to me. And I was like, nobody's talking to me today. And then you said you marked it. I was like, no, you did it. And then I was like, trying to refresh it. And then it popped up. I was like, but it did that a few times today. I was like, this is stupid. I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah.
Gonna be starting with Witch Hat.
Atelier. Or is it
Is it it's technically atelier or something in French, but everybody says atelier.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm reading Peculiar Woods. So.
Okay, she forgot that's one that you loved. So she's telling me about this premise. And I was like, that's one of Keisha's favorites.
It's so fun.
I read the first 2 in the Castle series, reading the 3rd now, and then moving on to Murder on the Orient Express.
I need to read that too.
Happy Friday, using opportunity to read Palestine by Sacco? American Book Award winner, created the new genre of graphic journalism. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Don't know that. Detective Beans. I will not accept anything else. That cover's too cute, isn't it? He's like,
he is. He's adorable.
Okay, Detective Bean for the win. Also hoping to read a couple more Babysitter's Club graphic novels.
I love those.
I read a couple for the Readathon last year and really enjoyed them. I also like the Sweet Valley Twins ones. Those are cute.
I have the Sweet Valley Twin one, the first one, but I haven't read it.
When I did my last graphic novel vlog, I read, I think 4 or 5 of them. And so
you liked them?
Mm-hmm. I like them.
Did you read Sweet Valley High books growing up, Jules?
I feel like I did, but I just don't really remember.
Really? I totally remember. I read them. I was obsessed. I don't remember nothing. And Sweet Valley High. That was my jam, middle school to high school. That was my jam. I wanted to be a twin so bad. I wanted to be Jessica.
I remembered more the babysitters than that. I do feel
I did too, because I was a babysitter.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I'm like the girls in the Babysitters Club. I'm so cool.
Meanwhile, I was never interested in Babysitters Club because I did not babysit. And so I was like, I'm not going to relate. I'm not going to read, because that's how I was as a kid. I was like, I don't want to read this. I'm not a babysitter.
I mean, I think I became a babysitter because of the Babysitters Club's book.
Yeah. Yes. And that movie, is it The Babysitters, The Adventures of Babysitting?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I love that movie too.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
How funny. Hey, April, read Pumpkin Heads today. Not sure what's next. Give us options.
I like your profile pic.
Yes.
Elliot.
Hey, Sonia. Popped in to show some love to Missouri.
Sister Jules.
I'm not reading any graphic novels at this time, but I do love them. Yay. Thanks for popping in. Pumpkinhead's my favorite graphic novel ever. Yeah, it's good. I have that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Doing research for other sites and ways to get around the hurdle. I was behind the scenes scrambling.
Yeah, and Jesse, ours is, me and Jules are the same too. Ours hasn't changed. Our stream.
You know what they kept saying, Jesse? They were like, well, ours says 20 hours. And I was like, you know what? Jesse's does too. I don't want to hear it because mine does not. And I'm the one that needs to have the 20 hours right now.
Right.
So stop telling me you have 20 hours.
Well, what are you
going to host?
What are you doing? What are you going to do if you don't get yours figured out? You're going to be Julie, your host in sprints on Wednesday.
Jules, you are now hosting Patreon reading sprints for me.
Sprints for Gwen until she gets her hours figured out. It's fine. I don't use mine, so we're good. Hey there. Going to be reading Poe's. Oh, my thing jumped. Stories and Poems, the graphic novel illustrated by Gareth Hines.
I've seen that, and that looks so cool.
Huh. I'll have to check it out. Just read the first in the Sweet Valley High series. It was a trip.
Yeah. Sonia, did you read the books growing up? Please.
Oh, I'm sure she did. She's our age, so she's
that's why I'm like, please, somebody had to.
I'm sure she did. Gonna start with The Best We Could Do by, what is that? The Bowie? I'm I am butchering that. I really
I would
don't
have been
know.
like, and we're gonna start with the best we could do by this author right here.
Oh gosh.
Or is it
Anyway.
Thai Boy?
Is it time? You know, y'all.
Thai Boy.
Bye. Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Reading
Okay,
the first mystery in the OG
mystery.
Babysitters Club. Yes.
Cool, for
and then
middle
Miss
grade March.
Green. And,
Nice.
and middle grade March, yeah. And March Mystery Madness. Love it. Mrs. laughing at. She's laughing at us.
I know. If they go down, guys, get me out of StreamYard jail for real. Let's sign a petition.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she didn't read them. She was at a VC Andrews, Stephen King when I was 14. Girl, same.
I mean, I get it because I was reading. That's
true.
when I was reading Patricia Cornwell, and my mom was reading VC Andrews. I didn't really read Stephen King until much later in life.
No, Flowers in the Attic. That was cray. I was reading that.
I mean, I have it now.
I should have been reading that when I was reading it.
Oh my goodness.
I love the Sweet Valley High Babysitters.
Yes, Betsy. Yes, thank you.
She said they didn't catch my eye. I read the sweet dream romances and the books that were set in history with ladies' names, like Savannah and Misty.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We know what you're talking about. All right, you're caught up.
Okay, good.
So, do you want to read till what? The top of that hour, or longer, or what?
Yeah.
We can get through these quick. We got this.
We got this.
You said we got
Oh, Sonia says Flowers in the Attic. I read it at 10.
Oh God.
No wonder I had therapy.
Oh, Sonia.
Whoa, that's a little young.
That is a little young. That is so funny.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this.
I gotta figure out. Okay, let me go over here and get our ambiance.
You're gonna do it. You got it, girl.
You said you're gonna do it. I gotta switch up. Give me a minute. That's not the right one. Which one is it?
That's good, but you just have to maximize.
I got it.
You got it. Look at you.
Took me a minute.
And then you just have to take Jesse's comment down so we can see Keisha's beautiful face.
Okay. Jess's comment. We're hiding Jess. Oh, there we go. All right. See, I did it.
Okay, cool.
Right. We'll be back at the top of the hour.
Woohoo!
Hello.
Hi.
Back
Hello.
put this on here. Let me get us back here. I'm like, how did I check all the boxes? Let's see. How'd you guys do?
You want me to go?
Okay. Well, I did finish Robin. I finished it. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was super fun. It did feel like, well, it wasn't like filler because they were doing things, but it felt more filler than like super important to the overall story. Got introduced to new characters. It was like kind of like an adventure a little bit. I mean, it is like the 4th book, I think, in the series, though. So the 4th or the 5th, I can't remember. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. And then on the next print, I'm going to move on to Starfire.
Nice.
Which I'm excited about.
Well, I finished Detective Beans.
Yay.
It's cute. It is more along the lines of like a younger middle grade. So, but it was cute. I think like if you're just along for the ride and a good time and like cute, just I don't know, like there wasn't much to it,
Right.
He lost his hat. Is the case of his missing hat. He lost his hat. So it was cute. I gave it a 3.
Yeah.
And then I went ahead and started The Witches, which, like I said, I did read the novel last night, and I'm glad that I did because it does go into like it doesn't tell the detail in this as much as it does in the book, obviously, because it's a graphic novel. So because I read the novel before, I know more, and I like knowing more, like getting a reference better. But I'm so confused as to like I don't know what grade level this is, because the original book is middle grade. But there's been 2 things that I'm like, why is this here? Like it's absolutely random. So you've got this couple. Hold on, let me see. This couple, they're kissing. Their mouths are open, like just random. Okay? And it's literally purposeless. It's just they're sitting right there, and she's like, "Shoo, go smooch somewhere else." Just so Granny and her grandson can sit on the bench. I'm like, okay. Then she's describing some stuff, and she's like, "If you do this was enough to get you accused of." The term is dancing with the devil, not dancing naked with the devil. But here's Granny naked. I'm like, what grade level is this?
That's funny.
So but I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I'm like, why?
Granny's naked butt in the.
I mean, you don't see anything, but it's like, if I was a kid and I read that, I'd be like, ooh, like
Scandalous.
So, there's that, but I am enjoying it.
So for the Detective Beans, is there going to be more mysteries or whatever?
Yeah, I saw whenever I was looking this one up earlier.
Yeah, what's he gonna lose next?
Let me see. I was looking at. I don't know. I didn't see it on Goodreads. I saw it when I was like trying to find a picture to save on Google. So let me see if I can find.
Are you going to continue in the series?
Probably not. I mean, maybe, but like it's just.
So
it's mid, yeah.
It's cute, but it's just not like it's not anything I don't think I'll give a 4 or 5. But the artwork and the covers and the story, like they're cute. This says Adventures in Cat Town, so I don't know, but it's fall. It's
okay. That's cute.
I mean, I think it's worth a read. It's cute is the only way I can describe it. But it's like it's good, but it's not like great. So I mean, if I
like
do
an advanced picture book.
Yeah. Like I would maybe get it like I did the other books earlier today, like on Libby, and just read it on my phone or something.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
All right. How about you, Jules?
I read the first story, Monsters at Midnight, and I was like, my eyes on some of the things. I'm like, I can't see it. And then I'm like, I didn't want to be like this.
You need a magnifying glass.
These eyes, y'all, these eyes are so old. But anyway, it was like the graphics in the first one, so fun, you know what I mean? And colorful. But it also mentions like this book. So basically, sisters are with their grandma because the sister for the summer because the sister hurt her foot or whatever, and they see this bookstore, and the younger sister's like, "Oh, I forgot my book at home. It's going to the basement," and they went in the basement. I need to know how it ends because that's one of the books is "Don't Go in the Basement."
Yeah.
But when she's in the library, they see this one's like the Werewolf of Fever Swamp, and so like you just see there's other like they always like tie in other like
I like that they did that.
titles of the other books. Anyway, they end up going in this room that ends up taking them into Horrorland. So they're in Horrorland, and yeah, so they're trying to escape. And so it's just like it's a different. He's like a cartoon slappy, but it's really fun. I had a good time with the first one. And then the second story, I'm like halfway through it. It's Download and Die is the name of it. And it's basically like this. It's more like kids are in high school and they have a phone, and this girl ends up, her phone breaks and she gets this new phone, and it's, you know, it's supposed to do some mean things, but it's pretty good. I like it.
You know what it reminds me of when you were saying like Easter eggs for the titles and stuff? Like when I was watching the Goosebumps movie and I would see things and I'd be like, oh, that's from this. Or
so
yeah,
like all the titles of other books.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Did y'all notice we're all wearing the same color? Are y'all wearing gray?
Yeah.
I noticed that earlier and I was like, look at us matching unintentionally.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was random.
Okay. Let's see where we were at. Here we are. Summer.
Hello.
Wings of Starlight tonight. The chair in the book is my favorite.
Well, who is your favorite, Keisha?
I don't know. I mean, Chair's pretty funny. I don't know if I had a favorite. I just enjoyed the ride. It's really Brave Little Toaster coded, except not as creepy as the Brave Little Toaster. It's just, and it's so punny. Like, I love puns.
I do too. That's why I love cozies, is because there's so many puns in them. They crack me up. Like, I'm just like, this is so cute.
Yeah. Like Blanky, the Blanky doesn't talk much, so I can't say Blanky, but I don't know. I don't know if I had a favorite. I just enjoyed it, the whole thing.
Nice. Temporarily lost connection during the Sweet Valley discussion, but yes, that was my obsession in lieu of any sort of social life in junior high. Ride my bike to the bookmobile to get them. That's fun.
That's
I don't
cute.
think we ever had a bookmobile. I'm trying to think.
Our library had a bookmobile, and then so it would come to our school sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
Keisha, like,
Oh, it's the big end. Sorry. Finished The Happy Shop on 5 stars. It was so cute. Quick read. Highly recommend. I'm going to read Real Friends, which is the first in the miniseries, it looks like.
I think I read the first one in that.
I don't know if I have. I have 3 pages left of Peculiar Woods. Really liking it. Probably a 4-star.
Yay!
Finish that up. Finished my 3rd Richard Castle book. Started Murder on the Orange Express. Nice. Almost finished with Tide Song. 3 stars. Hey, Corinna. Just give her a star. Someone to start a graphic novel. Not sure which yet. What do you have? Let us know. Made it to page 145 in that book.
It's so good. I never continued the series, but it's really like it gets into like a really good storyline. So
I never heard of it.
Is it backwards or
yeah,
is
it's
it?
manga.
Oh, I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that one is easier. It does explain how to. I think it explains. Betsy, you'll have to confirm.
Yeah, most of them do, but I have tried.
I'm like,
You can't teach this old dog new tricks.
my brain is not computing. Which way am I going?
I know, like, okay, from the back. But
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay,
Like
so
the
you have to
direction.
read from the right to the left, and then from like the top to the bottom still. But I can't. I start getting jumbled in the story.
They're making that one into an anime series too, which I'm really excited about because I'll probably be more likely to continue that than the book because I can read manga, but it's not my preferred form of reading. But
yeah, I mean, I have read mangas that have been English published, like, you know, in the traditional format for us. So it's not that I don't like manga.
Yeah.
I just don't like the format. Because like Sweet Cheese, that was formatted for English readers, and I loved that series.
And also, a lot of manga doesn't have a ton of color, right?
Right. And I also like color.
I super like graphics.
There's even some graphic novels that don't have color, and I'm like,
yeah.
But I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to convince y'all to read it, but that one and then Orange by Shigo Takano or whatever. I sobbed when I read that. Like when the story's deep and it's good, like I'm just saying, I'm not trying to convince you to.
I'm not reading the newspaper. That's what it feels like to me. I got too many other books.
Grandma Susan got to 31%. Nice. Betsy says, hey to Corinna. I got through Fangs and halfway through Detective Beans. Oh, you got Detective Beans too? Nice.
That's a cool graphic novel to read.
65 pages. That's good.
Yeah. With the grandma.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. The grandma. Okay. I was like, what is that for? Always surprise me with your books.
She doesn't pick them. They pick her.
Third of the way through Impossible People, completely average recovery story. It's a graphic memoir, and I'm really enjoying it. Nice. Popped in just in time to hear this gritty naked.
Naked.
I'm so sick.
I know. Sorry, that sucks, Hannah. She got strep.
Well, thanks for popping in, girl.
Yes. Should I start Girl from the Sea or The Princess and Grilled Cheese? I have both of those, girl. Pick one. I don't know.
I know. I want to read about the grilled cheese sandwich, which makes me want to eat a grilled cheese sandwich.
Right.
So
do
I'm
The Princess
that
and Grilled Cheese. Yeah. I haven't read either of those, but Naked Grandma's was not my
I don't understand. I need to post a picture of this somewhere.
That's funny. Hope you feel better soon. Yes, everybody says hey to Hannah. Brave Little Toaster creepy. What?
Yeah, I did not watch it. It is so creepy.
I haven't watched it.
Oh my gosh,
nope.
I thought it was creepy.
But Jessie sees the similarities.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma Susan. I should do sprints more often. I always just don't want to it seems like so many people are doing sprints and I just don't. If I'm going to do them, they're going to be.
Do them.
I do.
Well, don't try to be taking Jules's hours. She's going to start hosting Patreon reading sprints for me. Jules is running the Forget Me Nots and Pots for me next Friday. I'm going to be like, Jules, we were planning to do it anyway. So, girl, get ready.
Yes, Grandma Susan. Sprints are always fun.
Yeah.
You just get to.
You're hanging out with friends. You're laughing. You're getting to know people more. And sometimes you're reading too,
Yeah. Or sometimes you don't end up reading. Cheat out. Moving to Sunnyside Up.
I love that one.
Nice. Corinna owns Orange. She needs to pick it up.
There you go. She'll read it for us.
Yes. Corinna, read that and let us know how it is. Yeah, read that instead of your girl.
There's 2 volumes. It's the grief in it. It's so good. And I did watch the TV adaptation too.
I'll just do that.
So what's it about? What's the?
It's I don't want to say too much about it. Honestly, I don't remember too much anyways, but it's a friendship story and it's grief related. Like one of the friends passes away and it's back and forth timelines of different stuff and how they were trying to save him.
So. Well, that sounds deep.
But it's so good.
Hey, Wendy.
Hello. Thanks for making the transition.
Yes. Reading A Fate Forged in Fire. Nice. No graphic novels for her.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, and make it try. Yeah, that would be the best plan. Let's see. Brave Little Toaster's adorable and not creepy at all. So says you. Better. Corinna loves sprints. Okay, what's happening?
I know. Sometimes it doesn't work.
My mouse stopped working, y'all. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it with my finger. I didn't know there was an adaptation of one.
I didn't either.
Why is my mouse isn't working now?
New batteries.
Okay. I read all the Sunny books and I liked them.
Me too. I hope they make more, but probably won't.
I had to go get the lights on. The lights on. I just had to
wiggle them around.
Take my battery out. What's to say? You're doing good. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Brandon. How did you like it? That's awesome. You have to let us know.
Hopefully you had so much fun. If you took pictures, I want to see.
Yeah, definitely post in the Discord. In Gwen's Discord. Finished Treasure in the Lake.
Oh, that's a good one. I gave that 4 stars.
I was like,
what's that one?
Oh, yes. I think isn't there more of them than just one?
I
think there's more.
Let me look that one up.
It was a cute one because I think I've read it. Let me look.
I don't remember there being any more. He writes different ones. He wrote Ember in the Island of Lost Creatures. I read that one too. This is Treasure in the Lake.
Oh, I like the cover of that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's more.
Okay. It was neat.
I did read it.
It's about lost cities and stuff, and at the end they talk about actual lost cities too. So I thought that was really
cool. Neat. Oh, it was a debut too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I was just thinking of Ember, that he wrote another one. I haven't read the Ember in the Island of Lost Creatures. Did you read that one?
Mm-hmm. I didn't like it as much. I think I gave it a 3, but it was still good.
Oh, I noticed that cover before, Ember in the Island of Lost Creatures. Maybe you read that one last year, Keisha.
I think I did. Yeah.
Maybe that's why, but I have never heard of the Treasure in the Lake. So that's fun.
I always save my graphic novels for this, so because there's not very many anymore that I'm interested in. So
it's so easy to find certain type of books that are coming out, like fiction books, romance books, thriller books, fantasy books. Those are all easy to find, but memoirs are hard to find. And graphic novels are hard to find.
But let me tell you real quick. This is important news, okay?
Breaking news.
Important.
I mean, just in case anybody else did not know, Kay DeVault, who wrote my favorite graphic novel of all time, Misfit Mansion, 5 stars, and Star Nights, which I also gave 5 stars. Oddity Woods comes out in August. 5-star prediction over here.
I still haven't read Misfit Mansion.
Read it in the fall.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How are you here?
That was mandatory. You didn't know that? My bad.
I didn't get the memo on that. Oopsie.
And I gave it 4, so.
We're not going to talk about it.
I know, but I still need to read.
Brandon loved it.
I still need to read Star Nights, though.
But also, WizKit, I read this last year because Melissa, she put that on our radar. It was amazing.
I read that one.
And A Tale of Disruption, WizKit #2, also comes out in August. 5-star prediction. I'm so excited.
So, but you're not going to save them. So,
well, I need to save them. It's going to be all I can do to say, because if I don't save them, I don't know how many graphic novels I'm going to have for next year. So I got to.
I know. We may have to skip a year so we can save some graphic.
We'll see by the end of the year, but I think Peculiar Woods is going to have a 3rd one too. I don't know when. Maybe there's 2 Peculiar Woods right now. I feel like he's got another book that is coming out though. He has one that came out. A Great Big Visual Hug.
I don't know. I saw this British. What?
Explain this?
I know. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, show us, Keisha. What were you showing us? Shoot, took it back.
I didn't exit it off.
Okay. That's funny. Okay. What is
she? Sweater.
She commented on my sweater. Wait. So I turned around and showed her back. That's funny. But it looks like I'm showing her my butt.
I'm proud of it.
You need to see this.
That's funny. I can't wait, Keisha. So excited for Oddity Woods. See, everyone.
See, even Jessie.
Dang, maybe I need to go to the library tomorrow. I mean, I am taking a day to just do whatever. Maybe
But
I'll
it
go see
is
if
very autumnal though. Like it's perfect fall vibes.
Oh, so I should
just
Yeah,
save it.
save it for fall.
Okay. I'll do another because I still have a bunch of graphic novels on my list. So I'll do another vlog in the fall.
You should.
I'll do one in the fall. You know I love Wiz Kit. What is she laughing at?
I'm laughing at Jesse's comment.
Being a butt. Grandma's showing butts. Brandon's showing his butt. All the butts.
It's
Get
true
on the
though.
Brandon was for sure.
That's funny.
So cute.
Awesome.
All right. You guys want to sprint till the top of the hour again?
Yeah. It'll be like a shorter sprint too, so that'll be good.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to take that away. Hold up. Okay. Hello.
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 Keisha, why don't you tell us how your reading went?
I finished The Witches, and I decided to up my rating for the novel and for this one to 4 stars, just because like it has nostalgia feelings for me, and I do think it's good. Like for what it is, like it is a good story. So I rated both of them 4 stars. There was like, because this is an adaptation, there were some liberties taken, like where some stuff that Roald Dahl wrote that may have been more insensitive, that was taken out of here and some things were changed, but for the most part it was like the same story and I enjoyed it. So
Well, awesome. So you read a lot today.
I read 4 books today, so I'm going to save this one for tomorrow.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And I feel like this will be a 4-star too, because the other 2 books in the series have been a 4, and I really like this series. So
Nice. Well, I didn't finish this one, but I almost finished it, and it's really good. It's a little bit better. There's more going on. We're getting introduced to new characters, and you were talking about, I forget exactly how you said it, but you were basically like, if you have background knowledge on the thing, it might help or something like that. And I think if you also have background knowledge of the show Teen Titans, then you'll appreciate the comics more. But it's definitely, it takes liberties, like it's totally different. But I do think it kind of gets you more like grounded in the story and more excited about what's going on and stuff. But yeah, I'm liking that one. So it'll probably be like a 4 or a 5 if I really end up liking the end. But yeah.
Nice. I finished the second story and I'm almost done with the last story. I only have like 10 pages left. But yeah, the second story was actually pretty creepy. I was like, I just love the graphics. Like I could just sit here and just like, you know what I mean, for like a long time. Just look at all the graphics because they're so colorful and fun. But yeah, and then the third story is Horrors of the Witch House. So basically it's like a haunted house. Well, everyone says it's haunted, but it gets bought by a lady. And she ends up putting this trance on the people, and except some of the kids, and then they're like, "What's going on?" And she's like magically fixing up the house, and they see stuff, and like, but yeah. Anyway, it's cute. So yeah, I'll probably end up giving this one like 4 or 5 stars, probably 5 stars, just because it's a Goosebumps. I love and I love the artwork, and so.
Well, which story has been your favorite so far?
I think the second one, the phone one. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it kind of has that how like just tech stuff can be so like crazy, like getting bugs in your phone and like, I don't know, just how like it just seemed more realistic. Like stuff could be like really jacking with you. Like if you got scammed by someone, like if you click this link, then this happens, but it's like, bad stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
To people with it. She has this phone and it like starts changing her personality and she's like hearing things and doing crazy things. And it's like a group of friends. And of course it's almost kind of like the Sweet Valley Twins, like where they're kind of jealous. Like if another person comes in the friend group, they're kind of thinking that they're going to be really good new friends. And then this one's not going to, you know what I mean? And so she has her new phone that's like making her do crazy stuff, but she's like, oh, just let them go be friends and I'll just do this. And then like all this bad stuff starts happening. And it's like,
oh, that's funny.
But
so are there any more like that?
I don't think so. I don't think there's, I think it's just this. Well, so far, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
I've looked and this is so far the only one I've found. When was this?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of, I don't know when it came out. I can't see. My eyes are crossing.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was like, I think we're all tired.
But yeah, I really like it. I mean, I would totally get more of them if they had.
It sounds like you would. Like, I know you're like,
I would collect them.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
Yeah.
Let's see how everyone else did. Maybe an updated one on Discord.
I did send her a list through private message in Discord.
Yeah. I thought graphic was not for showing skin.
Right.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but all right. It's an aesthetic. We got that aesthetic going. We were reading. You're welcome, Grandma's going to finish Real Friends for bed. It's good, but not as good as the Sunny
Yeah.
Side. 87%. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Detective Beans and read Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
I haven't heard of that.
Me either. Very dark and
Ooh.
murdery, but I like it. Okay, I might have to check into that. Beneath the Tree Where Nobody Sees. Teen Titans. I love the whole series on DVD.
Oh, this is that one, Beneath the Trees.
Huh. Hang on. I gotta blow this up so I can see it.
Yeah, Where Nobody Sees. And it had the author, I can't say that.
You said no, not today. Halfway through Sunny Side Up, and it's super cute. Probably going to finish tomorrow. Nice. Managed chapter 5. Loving it in graphic novel form. Oh, I didn't realize that's what you're reading. Nice. And I loaded the dishwasher and got a pizza in the oven for the hubs who just got home from work. Love that. I love good pizza. I liked Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees too. Very creepy and different from it. I'm gonna have to.
I just saw. I'm gonna post it in our little chat so y'all can look it up.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to check that out. I love me a creepy book. Started Cece's Journal. I'm liking it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one too. Made it to page 120 of 330. Nice. Loved it. 5 stars. Will continue in the series. Also read half of Sunny Side Up. Nice. Y'all are getting some reading done. A little bit halfway through Impossible People. Really enjoying it. Definitely recommend if you have anyone in your life that is sober and in active recovery. Nice. Let's see. Yes, Summer. I picked it up after you talked about it. That's it. We're through through the comments.
Well, thank you guys so much for moving over to Jules's channel. And Jules, thank you for hosting.
You're welcome.
We got a lot read. So that was fun.
I know. I'm going to finish mine before bed. And then I'll work on my others tomorrow.
Jesse said something. My husband just found out that I've been reading graphic novels and is arguing that those books shouldn't count in our yearly bet. Too bad for him. Too bad for him.
Maybe you should discuss that prior to. He didn't tell you that before. So.
Exactly. That wasn't in the rules.
Yeah.
Oh,
too bad. That's funny.
Yeah, well, technically the readathon lasts for 24 hours, and we technically said 8 p.m. tonight till 8 p.m. tomorrow. So you still have time to read plenty of graphic novels. If you want to read less than 24 hours, that's fine. If you want to read more than 24 hours, that's fine. I just appreciate you guys co-hosting with me this year and like going with the bumps and the flexibility of everything. But I do love hosting this every year because number one, I do love graphic novels, comics. I have read some manga and enjoyed that. And I just like to support, this kind of like art form in a different way. Cause I know a lot of us don't like prioritize it throughout the year. So I like to set aside time to read them, but I'm sure it'll be back again next year and for many years to come, as many years as I'm interested in reading it, at least. But yeah,
for sure. Thanks for having me this year. It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going until I might take mine into Sunday, probably.
I know. I mean, I feel you. That's what you can read so much and they're so addictive.
I had 8 that I had picked out. Like I did 4 for the prompts and then I had 4 other ones that I had picked. So I want to try and get them all read. So I was hoping I had time to read today, but I did not. So
yeah.
But I got 2 done today, so that's not bad. And I have no plans tomorrow. So
yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming and reading with us.
Bye. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.